experiment number 15 to prepare 250 centimeter cube of 0.1 molar oxalic acid solution. For this experiment, the apparatus required are this beaker along with a glass rod or stirrer, funnel, a watch glass, measuring balance, and a volumetric flask of 250 centimeter cube volume. Chemicals required for this experiment are distilled water and oxalic acid. Now, before proceeding towards the procedure, first of all we have to do the initial calculations, and in the initial calculations we have to find out that how much amount of oxalic acid will be required in grams to prepare a 0.1 molar oxalic acid solution. So first of all we have to find out the molar mass of the oxalic acid. And molar mass of oxalic acid can be calculated from its chemical formula, and the chemical formula for oxalic acid is COH along with 2 water molecules. So the number of carbon present in the formula are 2, oxygens are 6, hydrogen are 2 2s are 4 and 2 6. So we have to calculate this molar mass by multiplying the number of elements present with its atomic mass. So as you can see in the formula, 2 hydrogen, 2 carbon, 4 oxygen, and in the water of crystallization 4 hydrogen and 1 oxygen molecule is present. So by multiplying these elements atomic masses along with its number present, 2 into 1 is for hydrogen atomic mass and 2 is for its number of moles present. This 2 is representing the number of carbons and 12 is the atomic mass of carbon. This 4 is the number of oxygen and 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen, and this 2 is the number of hydrogen and oxygen present, and inside the bracket 2 is the atomic mass of 2 hydrogens and 16 is the atomic mass of oxygen, and hence in this way we get the molar mass of oxalic acid, which is 126 grams per mole. So after finding the molar mass of the oxalic acid, next step is that as you know, the volume is given in centimeter cube, so we have to convert this volume into decimeter cube, and the formula for conversion of centimeter cube into decimeter cube is that we have to divide that value on 1000, and after dividing this 250 value over 1000 we will get 0.25 decimeter cube, which is the volume of oxalic acid solution. Okay, now after finding the molar mass of oxalic acid and the volume of oxalic acid, we get the values of volume and the molar mass, and next step is to find the number of moles. And for finding the number of moles we have the formula molarity is equal to number of moles divided by volume of the solution. So as we have molarity and volume of the solution, molarity is also given, that is 0.1 molar, and we have find the volume, that is 0.25 decimeter cube. Next we have to find the number of moles. So for finding the number of moles, rearrange this formula and we will get the formula in this form, which is number of moles equal to molarity into volume of the solution. So now we have to put the values. Volume of the solution is 0.25 decimeter cube and molarity is 0.1. So now by putting the values in the formula, 0.1 into 0.25, we will get the number of moles. Now after calculation we get the value, that is 0.025 moles. So in this way we find the number of moles. Okay, now after finding the number of moles, next is oxalic acid is in solid form, and for preparation of its 0.1 molar solution in 250 centimeter cube, how much amount of oxalic acid will be required in grams to prepare this 0.1 molar solution. So for that purpose the formula is mass in gram is equal to number of moles multiplied by molar mass. So as we know that number of moles is also known to us and molar mass is also known to us. So by putting the values in the formula we will get the mass in grams for the oxalic acid. Number of moles is 0.025 as we calculated in the previous step, and the molar mass is 126 grams as we did in the first step, and after calculating these values we get 3.15 value in grams. Hence, we need 3.15 grams of oxalic acid solution. Now, moving towards the procedure, we will take 3.15 grams of oxalic acid solution with the help of this measuring balance. Take exactly 3.15 grams of oxalic acid solution and then add this oxalic acid into a little amount of water. Shake it or stir it well. Now take this solution with the help of pipette from this conical flask and put it up or pour it into this volumetric flask with the help of pipette. And after adding all this solution into the volumetric flask, next we have to add distilled water into this volumetric flask and fill this volumetric flask up to the mark, that is 250 centimeter cube, and hence in this way we have prepared a 0.1 molar oxalic acid solution of 250 centimeter cube volume. Important in these kind of experiments are its calculations, and I hope you all are now familiar with the calculations, which is almost the same for these molar solutions formations. Thank you, class.